I am back in the garage. It's a lot cooler in here today. It's still warm outside, but I'm in here. I think at a better time. And my garage door hadn't been open, so I had the sun beating on in here. And I did remember that I had a fan that I can kick on. I completely forgot about. So if I need that, I'll probably kick that on today. Basically just gonna be on here playing, doing a bunch of stuff. I got some more. I'm gonna pull some 40 cal stuff. Yeah, just kind of chat, see if anybody wants to get in, talk. If not, no big deal. Like I said, I got some organizing I got to do before I can get into some loading. I'm going to be trying to do some 22-250 here soon, because I got a buddy that wants to get some work done on one. So I told him I'd help him. So if I remember right, that's Remington 700. Either way, we're gonna look at it today and kind of play with it. So, but yeah, I got a bunch of 40 cal here. I'm gonna pull a bunch of random stuff. I want the brass and the bullets. The rest of it, the powder and stuff, can just get dumped. So, gonna get my Hornady iron press all set up for that, and get to rocking and rolling. But yeah. Anyways, just hopping in, doing a casual live stream here. If anybody's got anything they want to talk about, we can talk about it. Anybody got questions, anything like that, just kind of chilling. So did not make it back last night. Dealing with a sick kid and a sick wife last night, so that's what I was doing last night. So getting this bullet puller all set up. Oh yeah, dang, this thing works. This thing works good. Like it. Yeah, there's a ton of I got a ton of different bullets I'm gonna be pulling, and stuff like that. So get all my containers set out here. It's pretty cool. Someone gave me these grips today for one of my pistols. So that was nice of them. So, anyways, all right, we got one successfully pulled, and keep going here. Hold on a second. I can't get my brass out. What's going on here? Let's see here. Unfortunately, I'm going to be dumping a lot of powder. That's unfortunate these days, but kind of got to. If I didn't load it, I ain't shooting it. That's the way I roll. So, but like I said, just casual stream. Hop in if you guys got any questions, want to talk about anything. Feel free to shoot it. You guys can talk amongst yourself. Is there anything you guys want to see recently coming up? I'm mainly going to be doing a bunch of, let's see, that's the exact same shell holder. Going to be doing a bunch of projects coming soon. So I'm excited for all that. So why am I, let's see here, will this one work? Yeah, I don't really like that size. Anyways, okay, let's see if I can get this to work. Using an RCBS shell holder, this Hornady, and it's kind of not liking it, but we'll see here. It may have just been me not knowing what the heck. I don't know. It may not be me, but it's cool. I've got asked to be on 2 other podcasts now. That's pretty exciting for me, at least. So maybe I'm moving up in the world. I don't know. Anyways, what's everybody up to? Saturday. Oh, there we go. That's working. Okay. So that's for 9. All right. To bullet pulling we go. More organizing. Powder value, put out a memo for Vista Outdoors. No more Alliant powder as of right now. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yep. I kind of saw that coming. I kind of heard that at shot. I didn't know exactly what to believe, but I kind of heard that it shot, so I believe it. I kind of was told that they don't even know because everything's going towards military contracts right now. So unfortunately, us little guys not gonna see it. So I've never had a ton of Alliance stuff, but it's pretty good. I got a lot of AR comp and Reloader 22 and other Reloader stuff, but yeah, that's unfortunate. They make good powder. I don't know. I wouldn't say we're screwed. I mean, like, there's still tons of other powder companies. There's still tons of other powders that are available. I mean, I don't know. How long can this war go on? I guess I don't know. I guess Afghanistan and Iraq war lasted what, 20 years. So I guess I shouldn't say that. But wow, this thing does not want to come out. And we're just gonna toss that one. But yeah, interesting times. So I don't know. I guess it's one way for them to control us getting components. It's one way to look at it, I guess, maybe. If they can't take the guns away from us, they can maybe just do that. I don't know. I'm trying not to be a conspiracy theory about it, but it's hard not to be, I guess. It's interesting times for sure that we live in. So what was that? Spirit gold up, maybe? Yeah. So I mean, stuff's gonna go to the loaded ammo. It's gonna go to defense contract, stuff like that. So you'll still see powder, though. I mean, there will be powder available. You just won't see Alliant, unfortunately. So, but let's see here. But yeah, I agree, Wayne. It sucks. So, but basically, just I needed to do some more bullet pulling, so I thought I would just kick the live on, see who came in, see if I even got anybody. I know it's Saturday and it's probably beautiful out for everybody, and people are probably out doing stuff, so I totally get it. But yeah, thought I'd kick it on and go from there. So, but this 40 cal right here, this is all like range pickup stuff, so I don't want to shoot it. I do want the bullets, and I want the I'll take the prime brass if I can get the bullets even out. So we'll see. This one doesn't want to come, which is fine. So I'm just gonna toss that one too. Not a big deal. Oh, let's see, what did Wayne just say? I didn't get that. It won't stop raining? Oh, dang, dude. Yeah, man, it's crazy. So you got like the opposite effect of what I got. I got like 82 degrees, sunny, perfect out today. And of course, I'm in the garage, but that's fine. I'm in where I want to be. What are you up to, Wayne? How's your day going? Cooking dinner? All right. So are you prepping for dinner? I mean, because it's noon my time. What time is it your time? What's for dinner? Ooh, yikes. Nasty looking steel case there. Wayne, did you get a chance to watch that podcast I was on? Curious to what people think about it. I'm looking for all kinds of feedback. Positive, negative, neutral, whatever everybody thinks. Pretty curious. I was pretty nervous. So, always wondering what people think. So, So far, I've got pretty good positive feedback. But you watch about 5 seconds of it? Yeah, it sounds about right, Austin. Probably didn't interest you, huh? But then again, I know you probably don't. Best 5 seconds of your life? Yeah, that's what she said, right? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I don't know if that kind of thing even interests people, but it was fun. I've now gotten 2 invitations to be on 2 other podcasts, so that's pretty cool. That's exciting. So, yeah, I've already been on Austin's. Yeah, cool. No worries, Austin. You should comment, man. Comment on it. I'd be really interested. Like, you can text me, obviously, too. But I'm curious. I want to know. I want feedback on it. I want everybody's feedback, like how I did, what people think, stuff like that. It's, I'm all about feedback. So, what are you up to today, Austin? Reloading or shooting anything? I watched the video about Weatherby sending you a new stock. I'm excited about that. Waiting on UPS. What are we waiting on? The Weatherby stock, maybe. I got some 257 brass that somebody's sending me. And then nice. Okay, you are waiting on your stock. Right on. Cool. Exciting, man. I'm waiting on some 257 brass. And then I'm going to start doing some 257 Weatherby loading. So, excited for that. Brass is a nightmare to get for that cartridge. Man, these freaking Winchesters are like almost impossible to pull. It's just going to go in the trash. So. Yeah, also I'm excited that they warranted your stock. That's nice. That's huge, actually, I feel. Let's see here. Gun should be here in the next 30 minutes. Gun or stock? Because you're getting a gun shipped directly to your house? You mean stock? Oh, you sent in the gun, so they're sending it back. Okay. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Right on. What bolt you gonna load in that? Ah, shoot, missed. It's what's the heaviest you can load in that? The 225T TSX. Oh yeah, good choice, man. Yeah, I agree. That's gonna be fun to shoot. So, I've got a 338 Win Mag that I'm gonna be playing with coming up here too. So maybe have to do some comparisons. 338 Win Mag Model 70. So maybe do a video on see who can shoot the best 5-shot group. Although yours is gonna have a little bit more recoil, so maybe we'll give you a kind of like, you know, when you play golf, what is it? A handicap. What bullet you use in your 3.306? Nosler Akibon 225 grain. That's what I've mainly used. I think that's what it is. And then I think it's a 180 grain ballistic tip that I like in it too. The 180 grain ballistic tip is really accurate in there. And yeah, it is. I tell you what, Austin, message me or send me a text. I might have a few I can like send you or something. Oh, really? I know I got some partitions too. I can't remember what those are, but I got some partitions too. But really, I mean, I would, yeah, probably the 225. I think when I was mainly loading for the 3.3/6, I didn't have any 225. I think it was hard to get them or something. The 225 TTSX, that's probably what I would prefer to go with. But light bullets are fun too, especially in the 3.3/6. I got that thing threaded too, so I've been shooting it suppressed. Oh man, that's fun. Wow, there's like no powder in that thing. I'm supposed to be going to range, but I need my gun to arrive. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you're gonna, as soon as you get your gun, you're gonna go. Do you have an optic for that thing yet, or no? I know you asked me about it. What optic you got on it? Oh, okay. No permanent. Okay, gotcha. Well, what do you think of doing kind of like a video challenge? That 338 Win Mag Model 70 that I'm gonna work on versus your 340 Weatherby. Hey Harvey, what's up, man? How you doing? You have a good Saturday? I think that'd be fun, Austin. Even if it's just for shits and giggles. I'm not opposed. We could even do 3-shot group because I know that that's a pretty expensive. Your cartridge is really expensive when it comes to powder and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll talk about it. Shoot me a text. Also, well, give me 1 second, dude. Let me see what I got for those bullets. Give me 1 second. Maybe I think I can probably send you some. Oh shoot. Okay, let's see. Did I miss any messages here? I don't have high hopes for 5-shot groups or 3. Okay, dude. I'll tell you what. Let's do 3-shot. I'll give it and do 3-shot groups. Because you got a really thin barrel on that thing, dude. Too, don't you? But I mean, it gets expensive. So I'm down to do 3-shot groups if you want. I probably will do like a couple 3-shot groups, but just go back from the range, but didn't shoot so much. Just got my scope. My second bipod from didn't fit. Oh dang, that's a bummer. I'm good, man. Austin, I got more of these 225 grain nozzle partitions. I mean it says 12, but I've got more of these. I might just send them to you so you can have them. I probably won't shoot these. I don't know, maybe. But if you want them, I'll send them to you. I think I got your address. If not, text it to me, and I think I probably have 50 more. I don't know. I gotta look. I have a huge pile of bolts over there. I gotta go through. For 338. So, but I think that'd be a cool video. So. I've got to do a bunch of load work up for that 338 Win Mag, so let's get it shooting good. Although I do like the Horned ELDX. Is it the 225 grain or is it 275? That's a heavy 275 is a heavy bullet, but that's probably it's a pretty good bullet in that caliber. So what in the world is this? Oh, this thing is so... Yeah, we're not even going to try that one. But... That's a bummer, though. I actually just... let's see what I just do here. Harvey, that's a bummer. Your bipod didn't fit. The Wayland stuff is coming. I'm hoping to start doing next week. Right now, I've got so much... I finally got kind of caught up on projects that I finally... I'm just kind of making... As you see, I'm pulling bullets. I've got a bunch of random stuff I got to get done so I can clear and make space, right? And that's kind of what I'm doing this weekend. And then next week, 35 Wayland, 338 Win Mag, 8.6 Blackout, and 22-250 are probably going to be my main ones. And I'll probably be running all those together so that way I can go to the range and shoot them all at the same time instead of running back and forth and stuff like that. Did I say 230 grain? I don't know what if I said 230 grain. I didn't mean to. For a Picatinny reel, Harvey, what's your budget? Because Accutac is what I recommend for a bipod. So it just kind of depends what your budget is. But I like Accutac bipods. That's what I like. These are 225 Austin. I think that's what I have more of. And then I have a ton of Hornady interlocks that I'm gonna shoot up too. And I think I got some other stuff. Stabilize at 600. Yeah. For a bipod, Accutac, man, you can't go wrong. That just depends how much money you want to spend. They're not cheap. Sometimes they got good deals. I like Accutac. Mine's in the house. Jamie, I've got some of the 375. I've got some of those loaded up. They're 57 XTPs for the 35 Wayland. I've got them loaded up. So there's gonna be a whole video just on that, Jamie, and me talking about it and talking about you that sent it to me. So, dude, I appreciate it. That's gonna be fun. Like I said, I've been trying to get caught up. I'm probably starting to get caught up on stuff. That's been nice. And so right now I'm basically, if you saw my freaking bench right now and everything, it's just a disaster. I'm going through organizing. I got a checklist of stuff I got to go through and tick off. And once I got all that stuff ticked off, I can then start to be organized on reloading stuff. So that's kind of what I'm going on. So that's kind of why you haven't seen a whole lot of like actual videos out. I'm sorry about that. April is always my... Oh, I do need 22 Hornet brass, Jamie. I'm sorry, man. Did I not get back to you on that? I'm sorry, Jamie. I thought I did. Yeah, I do need 22 Hornet brass. So let me know what you want for some. Come on. So, yeah. Do need some of the 22 Hornet brass. Oh, dude, you can, but we can trade, or I can send you something for it, or whatever. I appreciate you. So, Jamie, did you get a chance to watch that podcast I was on? I don't know. I think I posted on my community page, man. Like this last April. What are we in? January, February, March, April. Yeah, so April was last month. Wow, I'm having a complete brain fart. April last month was just crazy for me. Finished 2 articles. Was on that podcast. Work was crazy. I was working like 70 hours a week. It's just been nuts. Life's been nuts recently. But this month has slowed down. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get. I got a bunch of stuff planned. Got a checklist. So I'm gonna work off of that instead of trying to work off my memory. My 3D printing stuff has been going great, which I love. Those Garmin chronograph boxes have been moving pretty good. And reloading blocks and reloading trays and ammo boxes and all that stuff. I actually just bought another 3D printer just so I can kind of keep up right now a little bit. I have some of the mech bushing storage boxes that I make. Those I had to buy just a dedicated 3D printer just to print those. So they're freaking amazing. They're what they are is they're a box with a sliding lid and a number bushing location. So if you reload on a mech press and you need to store your bushings, that way you can just find them real easy. So that's kind of I bought a 3D printer just in mind just to print that because Etsy keeps me pretty busy on just that one. And then I have another printer to play with other stuff with. So, but yeah. But anyways, I think we lost Austin, or at least he hasn't responded. But Austin, I'll let you know what I got for the nozzlers. I'll see what else I got. I might have more somewhere else too. So I know I got a bunch of I think they're like the 180 grain ballistic tips, which I think I want to use. Maybe trying that 338 Win Mag. That thing will be a freaking screamer, and recoil won't be bad. I bet you'd be pretty accurate. And I like the nozzler ballistic tip bullet too. So it's usually pretty forgiving and pretty easy to load. So it's pretty cool. I was in my local gun shop today. Actually, Dave Sporting's Good in Linden, Washington. And I was in there, and one of the older guys in there brought in an old 1911 from 1932, a national match. Super nice 1911 pistol. It was nice, super smooth. Oh man, I was drooling over it. Man, those old 1911s are so sweet. I mean, new 1911s are really sweet too. But I'm a sucker for a really nice, smooth 1911. So, what else? Did I miss anything here? Let's see. So Harvey, yeah. So if you look at AccuTac, yeah, that's what I would go with, man. I mean, Harris are good bipods. MDT has a really good bipod. So all just depends really what's in your price range. Might have to get this fan plugged in. AccuTac. I'll go grab it real quick. Give me 1 second. Sorry guys if this is blank screen. Maybe talk to someone yourself. I'll be right back. All right, sorry, I'm back. Hopefully I didn't scare any of you away. AccuTac, ACC-UT-STK. Yep, that's it, right here, right there. Really nice bipod. You know, mounts on right here. It's adjustable. Basically, you know, all different angles. Really nice. This just comes out right here, nice clicking, and just goes right in. You can get it for different, you know, leg lengths and stuff like that. You can get it different. You can get spikes on the end or whatever. But this is my go-to or favorite bipod. So this is what I would recommend personally. So also got some sweet grips today for one of my revolvers. Somebody just gave these to me. They're pretty nice. So which model is that? I don't know. It's the model that was $340. I can't remember. Unfortunately, it does not say the model on it. I don't have my laptop out here to look it up. But I don't think it should be that hard to find on there. I know they got a couple different offerings, but it should be relatively easy to find. All right. You're already on the site? Okay. I think it was like $340 or something like that, if I remember correctly. So super stable, no flex in it. It's worth the penny, especially if you're gonna shoot prone. My opinion. Ah, man. Some of these just don't want to come out. I guess I can use my kinetic bullet puller for some of these. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Put these ones off to the side, and I used to try my kinetic bullet puller. But yeah, I use rubbers. I shoot on a mat. If I was just shooting on dirt, I would use the spikes. Yeah. But right now, I usually shoot on a shooting mat. I have a pretty nice shooting mat, so I use the rubbers. I tore up my shooting mat on accident with the spikes, so you got to be careful with that, and that was a painful experience. Yeah, some of these are not easy to get out. For some reason, it's the ones that, let's see here. Sit really, you can kind of see where there's like a ring already right on there, like kind of thing. It's trying to grab it before you get to the brass. It's just not working. So what I'm gonna do is I'll no, they're not crimped. They're just set kind of deep, so the bullet puller's having a hard time getting on it. And it's all the same brand. So it's all, I mean, it's all, so far the three have been the same bullet. And here we go, here's another one. We'll see if we can get it. Oh, it's tiny? Yeah, well, it's 40 cal. Yeah, I'm pulling 40 cal bullets. There we go, I got that one. So, yeah. I mean, I kind of think this is why I'm pulling them, because I don't know who loaded them or what, but they're pushed in. Shit, I can hardly hold it. They're pushed in past the cantilever here. Ah, shoot. They're pushed in, you know, past this spot here. So. Yeah, right. But I'll just use my kinetic one for those. Yeah, it's this brand. It's all these Federals so far that they're hard. But oh, if you guys know anybody wanting any 30-06 brass, I got a priority flat rate box that I'm gonna try to get rid of. I'm trying to clean up and get rid of some stuff. I've got a bunch of stuff that I need to start, that I don't need anymore. I need to start moving for stuff that I'm gonna use. Like, there's no reason for me to have 10,000 pieces of 30-06 brass. As much as I love to shoot it, I'm just never gonna use that much. So, if any of you want any 30-06 or want to trade for something, let me know. We'll work out a deal. Let's see. 500 plus pieces per flat rate, and they're good quality. Yep, exactly. Yep. Yeah, I have. Oh, there we go. I got that one. But I'm just never gonna use all of them. I'd rather go to somebody that's gonna use them. Harvey, what were you shooting at the range, or gonna shoot at the range? God, these Federals, man. There we go. See, this is a longer one. Yeah, see, I think there's a couple different weights of these Federals that are up in here. But oh, I also, so I'm gonna be doing a bunch more 8.6 blackout stuff here soon too. So 22, I mean, like, I got a list. See, if this was my day job, we'd be cranking out content like crazy. But right now, it's not my day job, or probably won't ever be my day job. I won't ever be famous enough for that. But I do it because I love it. It's starting to get warm in here. I may have to get my fan going. 3 Pua, 46.2. Okay, Federal match primer. Ooh, yeah. Harvey, I bet that was gonna shoot good. That's gonna be a good combo. What velocity are you getting out of that, and what barrel length? And Wayne, what does Wayne say? I missed that. Don't ever say never. That is true. I mean, I guess I can dream, right? Maybe once the kids are out of the house, I can let the wife go work, and I can do something like this part time. Find a way to make enough money. I mean, like with writing, the writing is nice because it helps pay for me shooting, right? That's what's really nice. Lets me buy some guns. It lets me get some guns and stuff like that, and get all kinds of other stuff. I mean, that's if I wasn't writing, there's no way I could afford a Garmin chronograph. I mean, $600 for one of these things. So, but yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen these either. These are the Garmin boxes I make, right? So this I usually, this foam didn't fit well, so it came with mine. But usually I put the charging cord in there, the Garmin sits in there, tripod sits down in there. So I guess I could show you guys. Not like you guys care, but you guys probably seen this. But charging cord's in my truck, so. But 20H Bartline. Oh, what was it? That's what you're getting at 600 yards, not leaving your barrel, correct? That's the velocity you're getting at. So, I hope that's at 600 yards, the velocity, correct, Harvey? Anyways, so charging cord going there, Garmin. Of course, I try to show you guys, and I dropped my Garmin. Exactly what I don't want to do. But sits in here, right? Pull it out. That sits down in there. So, just like that. So, yeah, it's nice and flush in there. Obviously, if you're tilting upside down, it might fall out, which I was doing, which I shouldn't do. But yeah, bam, that's how I store my Garmin. So, throw it in the range. Okay, let's see what he was just saying. Yes, okay, at 600. Okay, good. Okay, all right, cool, right on. All right, that makes sense then. I was like, dang, dude, you're only getting 1,800 leaving the barrel. I was like, oh, something's wrong. Something be wrong. That or I'd say the chronograph ain't working. But yeah, that makes sense, down at 600. Yeah. It's hard to go wrong with the components you got. Have you thought about going to like the 165s or like the 160 grade 8 SMKs? Okay. So if you bump up to shooting 165 versus the 175s, where you can get a little bit higher of a BC bullet, it's going to be going a little bit slower. But have you thought about that? I mean, the bullet you're shooting, the 150, is a great option too. It's a great bullet, expensive bullet. You have some 165s. Have you tried that yet? That's what I like to shoot in the 308. Man, isn't this just heartbreaking? All this powder. No, not yet. Been following the old man out here at the range. Okay, I got you. But isn't this just heartbreaking? All this powder is just some waste, kind of, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with those 150 grain, but I think you might see better results at longer range of the 165. I can't remember what twist is it. Oh, you might have said that. I guess I can go back and look. Let me go look here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, so 28-inch barrel. Dude, if you're running a 28-inch barrel, I would definitely go with a heavier bullet because you're gonna gain some velocity on that thing. Wait, so your twist is... So your twist is 11 1/4? Am I understanding that correct? They're not cutting... Okay, so it's 11 1/4. Okay, maybe don't go with a heavier bullet. You might have a hard time. Have you heard where Alliant Powder is cutting back on production? They're not cutting back on production. That's not it. The production is still there. It's just us as consumers are not going to be getting it because it's going to... So Alliant is a huge defense contract for powder, and so that's where it's going to be going. And I think it's what, the nitrocellulose or whatever. I can never say the word. It's getting harder to get, and sometimes, and the places it's coming from, it's not coming from as much. So what's happening is they're basically just going to be doing... I mean, they got to fulfill their government contracts before they can fulfill consumer contracts. So that's what's going to be going on. I mean, you're still going to be able to get powder from Hodgdon, Shooter's World. Shoot, Hodgdon owns what? Ramshot, IMR, Accurate, and Hodgdon, obviously. So you're still going to be able to get powder from them. So don't worry, guys. I mean, like, a Vitavorti still going to you're still going to get Vitavorti powder. I mean, don't go freaking out thinking you're not going to be able to buy powder. It's just, Alliant Powder has been hard to get since before COVID, and now it's just going to be harder because of the wars. So, I mean, shoot, I think from my understanding, they're having to use some of that powder in the big freaking artillery stuff. Oh, ticks. Oh, yeah, gross. Yeah, thankfully, I don't have ticks where I live. Yeah, Wayne, unfortunately, I think that's probably what you're going to see. 4064, and that is my favorite powder for 30-06. Actually, that's a great powder for 308, too. I'd actually probably shoot that powder over Varget for 308. I just bought some powder last night. I didn't deal with ticks until I moved to New Hampshire. Yeah, I mean, there's ticks on the east side of the mountains where I live in Washington, but not here. So thankfully, I don't really have to deal with them. Yeah, Wayne, it sucks. The powder prices are outrageous. I went into Sportsman's yesterday looking for some Vitavorti N110, see if they had any. They did not. But everything else was minimum $45 a pound. A minimum. So, I mean, I'm really set on powder. I don't think I'm going to have to worry too much about powder, hopefully. Thankfully. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good on powder. So, and I test enough, like, kind of variety that I don't use, like a ton of one, right? Oh, no, I'm okay. I don't need any ticks. No, we're good. I don't think my dog wants them either. But, yeah, no, ticks are gross. Actually, no, I take that back. I know we do have them here because I have found them on deer here, on the blacktail here. But it's few and far between. Man, it's getting warm in here. I might have to kick on the fan here in a minute. So, but yeah. Anyways, Harvey, they're bad here in Ohio. Oh, I bet, dude. Oh man, you're seeing powder prices that high in Ohio. I actually heard Ohio was price. Well, I guess it depends where you're getting your powder. But I heard Ohio's prices for powder had been really good, but maybe that's changed. Some of the smaller local stores around here aren't that bad because they've had stock and they've just been slowly putting it out. I bought some 4831 shortcut and then some IMR 4831 because I love both of those powders, and I bought those when I saw them and they were like $46 a piece, a pound, and so I'm glad I picked up a bunch when I did for that. But yeah, unfortunately, until maybe we get some different people in office, I don't know, it might change, but unfortunately, until some of these wars go away and people stop paying the, I mean, if you keep paying prices at this outrageous price, they're going to keep doing it. But if you notice, you're starting to see sales hit your back as you get your stock or your gun. Austin, man, I gotta get a better chair. This chair is not comfortable. Come on, you dirty bugger. Oh, does everybody like my shirt? Oh, let's see here. I'll read this first. I got 6 gun shops in 30 minutes in my house, and all reloading prices are different. Yeah, that's true, dude. They are all different. Unfortunately, it's weird. I don't know how they come up with prices, but let's see here. Can you guys see this? I don't know. They have to stand. Let's see here. You guys see my shirt? Can you see what it says? Step back a little bit. Anyways, I got myself a new shirt today. I really like it. So, let's see here. I think I might have missed a couple comments. Okay, so all prices are different and not yet. Okay, all right, right on. You know what? Also, is another actually a good source for buying stuff, especially. Yeah. The good old trash panda. So like, you know what's a really good source too is Gun Broker, man. Sometimes people don't know what they have and they just throw it on Gun Broker, and you can get some really good deals. And this one does not want to come out. And so that's like another option for finding stuff. Like I found a bunch of 300 rum brass on Gun Broker for 25 cents a piece, brand new pieces of brass. So I got lucky there. Yeah, Gun Broker's good. I might move this handle over here while I'm doing this. Actually, I think I'm going to. It's one nice thing about this Hornady press is nice because it you can switch it over. So Austin, if you're still in here, remind me, shoot me a text about the 338 bullets. We'll see what we can do. Let's see here. I got my 340 Weatherby from Gun Broker. Oh, really? Got off Gun Broker? Yeah, it's like probably your best deal. Sometimes that is the best deal. No. I like the aspect of it. Oh, you first saw on Gun Broker? Harvey, I like the aspect of pulling the handle and seeing every round and stuff like that. Plus, I just like reloading. So that's probably why. I know, like, people that, like, are just going to shoot competition and aren't really, like, that much into it. Oh, this is way better. Let's see. Yeah. So, yeah. So, I mean, I just like reloading. But this, man, that was a good idea. Moving that handle over. That made a big difference. Kind of like that. Give my left side a little bit more of a workout. And I can see without the handle getting in the way. So. Oh, so if you did watch me on the podcast, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't watch me on the podcast, hit that thumbs up button. Either way, hit that thumbs up button. Give me that thumbs up button juice. Austin, I can't remember. Did I send you that podcast over text or did I send that to you? I sent it to you, I think, didn't I? I don't know. God damn, dude. These These Federals, whatever these are a bugger to get out of there. They're two down in the case. So what's everybody? Is anybody in here load 40 cal? Good old 40 Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson. Come on, you bugger. If you do, what do you use for powder? I use Ram Shot competition powder. Text. Okay, I sent it to you over text. Okay, I can remember. A workout. I am Husky. I'm on a Husky toolbox in double kitchen island. Oh shoot. Island. Nothing is. Oh dude, yeah. Oh man, that makes it hard. No 40 cal for you? Oh man, come on. No, I own and shoot one though. Oh, okay. So a Glock model 22 40 cal was my first pistol I bought when I was 21, and I've been reloading for it ever since. And first powder I ever tried out was Ram Shot competition, and that's what I've stuck with. It's the cheapest powder. It's always worked good. It's really easy to reload for, and it's actually really cheap. So, especially now that I'm running it on the Dillon with the case feeder and the bullet feeder on it, that is nice. Oh, nice. Okay, I have a Gen 3. Man, Gen 2s are like, that actually might be worth a little bit of money because that's kind of a rare pistol. Wayne. Yeah, I have a Gen 3. But now I've got a couple different 40s. Yeah, okay. Dang. When I bought my 40 cal, all the, local law enforcement were also around 42. Yeah. It's a great defense round. I don't know why I kind of think the people that don't like 40 cal can't handle the recoil. But I really don't notice much of a difference between recoil and, man, whatever these are. I don't know do you guys know what bullet this is? Can you tell the Federals here? Whatever these are, these do not want to pull out of that thing. And of course, that's most of what this is. There's a lot of people that hate on 40 cal. Man, I like 40 cal. You're not going to over penetrate. It's going a little slower. It's actually really fun to shoot subsonic. I think it's a good cartridge, and I like it being bigger. No, it does look like a Barnes bullet, but it's a Federal bullet. It's a lead bullet. It's not copper, but I don't know what it is. I'll look into it. They do look like the gold dot, but I thought the gold dot looked a little. Maybe the new gold dot. I mean, like, isn't that a gold dot right there? That's a Spear case. I thought that was the gold dot. But Federal, I know Federal and Spear are the same thing, so maybe. All right. Some of these I'll just try it once. I'm going to stop trying it over and over again. Once. Let's see. Someone just sent me a picture. Whoever just sent me a text message, I'll look at it after the stream. If you're in the stream, I guess. I don't know. I didn't catch who it was. So. But what else? What else we got going on? So we got, yo, what's going on, man? So we've got gonna be having 338 Win Mag Project, 35 Wayland, 22 Creedmoor, 300 Blackout, 8.6 Blackout, 17 Hornet, or not 17 Hornet, 17 Fireball, 22 Hornet. There's another one. What was the other cartridge I was talking about? Oh, well, then 10 mil. But then there's another one. So that's all coming up soon. Oh, image of your bench. Okay. All right, Harvey. Dude, I think I'd go crazy if not all my stuff was bolted down. So. Man, these... Okay. My kinetic bolt puller is going to get a workout, I think. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see here. I bought a Taurus 1911 45 AR a couple years ago. That I really like. It's heavy but shoots really well. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I like anything that shoots 45 ACP. I have a little Derringer that shoots 45 ACP. That thing is not fun to shoot, but it's fun to shoot, but it's not fun to shoot. You wouldn't want to shoot it a bunch, you know. It holds 2 rounds. And that's about all you want to shoot out of it. So. But yeah, so we got a lot of projects coming up soon. A lot of projects. 17 and 22 Hornet. I'm gonna be writing 17 Fireball and 22 Hornet. I'm gonna be writing an article. The 17 Fireball is in Remington 7, and the 22 Hornet is a CZ 527. So those are gonna be fun. But boom, boom, boom. So excited to play with those. Should be fun. So yeah. Anyways. Come on. Give this one more time. Nope. Okay. Also, the 30 Belton Newton will probably work on this winter. That's fun cartridge. So I'm excited. I got a lot of projects coming down the belt. Damn, dude. All right. Move on. So, anyways. That's what's going on. I got a bunch of... I also need to be doing 450 SOCOM, too. I just got 2... I mean, I got so many projects. Oh, my gosh. Start talking about it in my head, I start realizing how many projects I got. That thing is completely gross. Let's see here. What do we say? Yo, okay, My forearms get really good workouts when I'm sizing. How are you sizing? Are you using like a hand? Like, are you using like the Lee? I have to look at this picture. 1 minute here. All right, I'm back. Yeah, Harvey. Interesting. You definitely need to get yourself a bolted down press. You at least got a good, I mean, like, you have the inline fabrication, looks like a rock chucker maybe, RCBS rock chucker, or like the RX5 or something. So that's one way to do it. But anywho, I think we might go ahead and call. Oh man, never mind. I'm not even gonna. Oh dang, look at that piece of brass. So that brass is gonna get tossed. Oh, it's our AT7 inline fabrication with my lever point forearm. Okay, cool. I've never been. I mean, do you like the? I mean, look at. Oh shoot. Yeah. Oh well, that one's dropped. Anyways, a huge dent in that one. You like the turret presses? I've never been a huge fan of turret presses because they have a lot of give in them. But what is that? I saw you got the Reading. So the Reading 7 and the Reading Big Boss. Was that the 2 turret presses they had? Some of these are annoying to pull. There's a lot of bolts to pull here. What's up, dude? Area 419. Yeah, that's an expensive press. I don't know how I feel about that one. I think it's a lot of money for a press where my presses already do the job. It's my first press. However, I place a shim between the turret and the press. It helps stability. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, Area 419 are nice presses. I just don't know. I have a hard time spending that money. Guys, I have like 9 presses. So I have a hard time spending money on another press. But, oh, here you go. Look at that. There's good quality control right there. This is why you look at whatever you're doing here and pulling. So bullet we'll use, brass we'll toss. Into the recycle bucket it goes. But yeah, the Area 419 is a nice press. It just I don't know. I also don't load like kind of like a turret style. You know, I do all my processes in an order. So I guess you could do one process and then once you're done that process, move the turret and stuff like that. But not really how I probably would think about I would want to do it. But they look like nice presses. I mean, what do they cost? They're like what, $1,400? Am I getting that price right? 14 something? See, there are positives. Well, I mean, there's positives on everything, right? I mean, but you can definitely find negatives on everything. Should have bought a Forester or a mech, but I didn't really know about them. Yeah, those are good. I don't like the mech press, but I hear people like it. If you want a good seating one, 1,700 with tax and shipping. Yeah, exactly. No, thank you. I'd rather buy another suppressor or a rifle or something like that. This is a really nice bullet seating press. I really like it. I've actually buy it all. Yeah, right. If I have a Forester press and I stopped using it. I use this now because I've actually gotten better results, better concentricity results with this RCBS Summit press. It's really nice. You guys have seen me use it a lot. It's a nice press. If I'm seating bullets for accuracy, that's what I'm using. With the Hornady, you know, adjust die on it. But I have a lot of the Matchmaster die sets and stuff like that too. I'm a fan of those too. And Randy, is this my buddy from IG? Is this who this is on here? Is this who we got? Yes, sir. Okay, that's what I thought. Dude, how's your Garmin box working out? Oh, I've already asked you that. Never mind. Don't answer that question. I've already talked to you about that. You're good. You like it, or you say you like it, or something like that, or whatever. But I need to send you. I have a different style of foam now, so I need to send you that, and then I got something else I'm gonna send you. So. Let's see here. I've heard a lot about that press and skipped over it. I didn't want to consistently remove dies from the press. Which press? Here, are you talking the RCBS press? I mean, you remove the dies just as much as you remove the other dies. What are you, dude? Are you shooting today, Randy? I mean, the RCBS press die is it's extremely easy to remove a die. But I only use that for seating. I don't use it for anything else. Randy, you shooting today, or are you you not? No, the Hornady micrometer adjuster is amazing. It's freaking amazing. I really like it. It's dead on. It's zero problems. The clicks are like incredible on that. It's nice. Oh, you're at work, dude. Oh, bummer, man. Well, I'm glad you're allowed to work. I'm glad you can watch and work at least, huh? Did you catch Randy? Did I send you the podcast I was on? Did I send it to you on Instagram? I think I did, didn't I? If you watch it, send me some feedback. Let me know how you think I did. I was pretty nervous, dude. Hopefully everybody thinks I did okay. We'll see. Randy, you're loading on a mech. Oh yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, once you watch it, let me know what you how you think I did. God damn, dude, some of these are just not wanting to. Maybe I'll just see if I can get a better crimp on them. Dude, your lights that you tinted, those look sweet. You have the 419? How come I haven't seen it on your Instagram? I only ever see you using the mech and the Lee. Or have I just not noticed it? When did you get that? I don't know how the heck I missed that. I thought I only ever see you pretty much using the mech. Last year. Wow. I don't even know. Yeah, I use a lot of BLC2 for 223 or 556. Oh man, dude, I don't know how I missed that. But because I know you use like a torque wrench with your mech. I'm not your mech, but your Forester press. Huh. Well, I guess that shows how observant I am. Sorry, man. Ooh, that's an ugly piece of brass. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? We good? Everybody hear me? Let's see here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Nothing. Oh, yep, good. Okay. I don't know. Okay. So, and Randy, if you're in here, yeah, I know you don't have a mech. I don't know why I kept saying mech. I meant Forester. So whenever someone calls me for some reason, I lose sound, and I can even if I hit ignore. And so I got to figure out a way to fix that. Basically, what I did was I just closed the app and reopened it, and it brought me right back in here. So I guess that's kind of cool. but I'm not sure why it cuts the sound out. So my bad. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know. Something I haven't been able to figure out yet. But yeah. Anyways, I don't even remember the heck we were talking about. Yep. Okay. 101, 101. Anyways, yeah, Randy, I know that. I know you. I don't know why I said mech. I know you have the. Forester coax press. See here, your lips are moving, but I can't hear you. Nothing, nothing. Okay, I think we're back. I hope YouTube didn't mute you. Was I cursing? Oh, my bad. Lost sound. You just went mute. All good. Okay, so, do you have any experience with BLC? Any experience with BLC 2 and 308? I do not have, Harvey. I do not have any experience in BLC 2 with 308. I have experience with IMR 4064, IMR 4831, Varget. Let's see what else. There's other powders, but those are the main ones I've ran in 308. Randy on here has had a lot of experience with 308 stuff. He likes to shoot a 308 a lot. Vitavorti is a good powder for 308. Um, so I mean, there's a lot of good powders for 308. But anyways, sorry about that, guys. That was weird. Man, some of these are just not wanting to pull. But and I'm going to be doing some stuff on 257 Weatherby. I got some brass coming for that. So as soon as I can get the brass for that, we'll be pumping out some 257 Weatherby stuff too. Okay. Nope. Man, I might just put. I'm Austin's watching. Okay, Austin must be watching the podcast interview. Um, he just texted me, Mr. Reloading Weatherby. You know, I don't feel like pulling the rest of these right now. So we might do something else, or maybe we'll just talk. What else? I'm interesting. You could get the heavier. Couldn't get the heavier. Well, stabilized. Okay. What twist is my 22 Creedmoor? 22 Creedmoor is 1 in 8. That's what was Sammy approved. I wish it was 1 in 7 or 1 in 7.5, but that's not what was Sammy approved. The problem is with going with a faster twist rate. What was happening is, so for the 77 grain Sierra Match Kings, or not Sierra, the SMKs, yeah, Sierra Match Kings, the bullets were literally grenading out of the barrel because they were spinning it too hard and pushing it too hard in velocity, and they were just literally grenading. So I believe when Hornady and Horizon presented 22 Creedmoor, that's basically what they could get to get standardized because that's what was the most stable. Really, I mean, for 22 Creedmoor, your optimum bullet range is 60 to an 80 grain bullet weight, so that's going to work really well with that twist rate most of the time because the only thing that was kind of hard to get stabilized in between that bullet weight range was the 77 grain 77 TTSXs. That's I think was the hardest thing. I could not, I shot the 90 grains. I couldn't get them to stabilize no matter what I did with different powders and stuff like that. Well, actually, it wasn't even stabilization. They were coming apart. So I might have been pushed. I might have just been pushing them too hard. They may have been moving too fast and coming apart. So, but yeah. So I've been looking at getting 6BR. I think that'd be a fun one to do. There's a lot of cartridges I want to start playing with, but obviously all that all takes money. Yeah. Kind of want to get a 357 to play with. That's one pistol cartridge I don't have. I got a couple 38s and stuff like that. Oh, 6GT? Yes. The 6GT is a heck of a cartridge. You got one of those, right, Randy? You've been playing with it? 6GT is a pretty cool cartridge. Oh no, you don't. What 6 caliber do you run? I mean, you run a 6 caliber, right? Right now, my favorite 6mm cartridge is the Arc. Oh, you're running the Creed. Okay, 10 twist 6 Creed. Okay, right on. What bolt you shooting? You shooting a burger? Oh, 55 grain nozzler. Okay, that thing's cooking then, huh? All right. I don't know if I have it. Wow, dude, that thing must be screaming fast out of that 6 Creed. What kind of? Yeah, okay, 41. Jesus, dude. What do you? I mean, how many rounds you got on that barrel? Yeah, the 6BR is insanely accurate. I also have 1,000 pieces of Lapua brass for it. I just don't have a rifle, so I also like the 6PPC. The 6PPC is a really cool round if you just want to sit at the bench and shoot in small groups. 740 right now. Okay, how's your accuracy? I kind of actually, be honest, would have thought that your accuracy would have been falling off at like right around 500 rounds if you're cooking it that fast. I guess it depends. It depends how long you've been doing it for that long and how hot you've gotten your barrel, really. So, well, it's still morning time for you, Mister Hawaii. Just realized it's 1 o'clock, so it's still kind of morning. It's not even lunchtime yet over there. So, like, if any of you are wondering kind of what the 22 Creedmoor looks like, 3/4 and okay, there ain't nothing wrong with that. 5 shot, 3 shot. What are we talking? So that's a 22 Creedmoor with a 80 grain ELDX. It's all it is a 6.5 Creedmoor brass neck down to shoot 22. 5. Okay, good man. Good man. I don't have a Twitter handle. I'm not on Twitter. Let's see here. Are you? So you're telling Mr. Greg? So you're telling me I should have a Twitter? Oh no, I think I might have a Twitter. Maybe a long time ago or X or whatever. I think it's just my name. I don't think I've been on it in like years. Greg, did you happen to see uh, my podcast I was on? Yeah, Greg. I don't know. I can't remember. I probably so. Well, Greg's telling me is I should have a Twitter handle. I guess. I'm pretty sure I do, and I think it's just my name. Yeah, dude. Later, Randy. Have a good one, man. Thanks for chatting. I appreciate it. Stopping in. Yes, very nice. Okay, cool. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Any constructive criticism? I was super nervous, super nervous. I think it may have came across that I was nervous. I don't know. It's funny. I feel like after like 5-10 minutes into it, I started feeling way more comfortable. You started talking about like what I knew, and so therefore I was. It was a great podcast. All right, right on. I actually, I mean, since like I don't know noon yesterday, I've been offered to be on 2 other podcasts that I listen to like religiously. Big. No, didn't. Okay, cool. Okay, good. And so pretty big podcast. So ones been listening to for I don't know about 5 years. So that's pretty cool. So I'm excited to go on those. I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing that. So we'll see. A channel I've gotten I think I'm up to like 300 subscribers since yesterday, which is huge. That gave me a huge boost, which is cool. It's good for the magazine I write for too because that's good publicity for them too. So that was good. But I mainly use IG. So I guess I probably should run a Twitter. I don't really know how to use it. I guess I should get with the times and stop being old. Yeah, Greg, I'll send it to you once I do them. I think they're both going to be in July, so they're going to be a couple of months out. But one of them I think will be on basically basics for reloading kind of thing, like how to get in reloading, cost benefits, whatnot, and what you need to reload. One of the podcasts will be, and then probably the other one will just probably be talking about hunting. So that's kind of what I think they'll probably be on per the discussions I had with them, at least. So yeah, uh, but yeah, so I'm kind of sick of pulling bullets. So I guess I could do something else, or we could talk. I mean, I think what I want to do is like, I tell me if you guys would be interested in this. Is if I run a poll, and then maybe what I'll do is I'll run that poll, and then what everybody votes on as number one, I'll start on that for my next projects, and then go down that order. Nah, yeah, I don't think I'll be super famous. I guess someone already told me never say never. I mean, I guess the last 2 years, it's my life's changed quite a bit when it comes to this stuff. Um, yeah, it's actually kind of crazy. Probably YouTube is where I'm least known. I'm more known now in writing. So, and it was funny actually. I walked into Dave's there in Linden, Greg, and like 4 people are like, "Hey, I saw you on a podcast yesterday," and so that was pretty funny. That was weird for me. Uh, that was kind of, I don't know. I didn't know what to think about that. So, but Greg, we need to get to the range with Chad and my sister. We should go shooting. See what else we got going on. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Did we lose? So Jamie, have you shot the 6BR? Or is that you've just shot your buddies, or do you have one? Because I've been thinking about getting the 6BR. I'm kind of torn between the 6BR or the 6GT or a 6PPC. And mainly, I guess, kind of what I probably would do is the only purpose of that cart, like for me, for that would literally just be sitting at the bench and just shooting, practicing on my fundamentals, right, and just trying to shoot small groups. Um, let's see. Gotta be more like Vince and the customer doesn't always get what they want, but what they need. Yeah, there you go, Harvey. 6BR Norma. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning, Wayne, is because I have 1,000 pieces of Lapua brass for him. So I'm like, I've been sitting on them. Yeah, I'm still going. Yep, yep. You must not finish that podcast. Must have got bored. Um, you just watched a podcast. It's 45 minutes long. How did you just watch that podcast? No, I was teasing you. Watched it in like 4 times the speed. So, but I saw your text, Austin. Yeah, I can't get any. Yeah, too. Watched it. I must have sounded like a chipmunk. That's funny. Um, uh, yeah, I couldn't get the 90 grains stabilized, but I think that is where I am for altitude, and it's possible. I think it's also the barrel twist, but yeah. Um, I've also got a bunch of 220 Russian brass that I'm going to use to convert in my 6mm arc and 22 arc. So I'm going to be doing that too. But this winter is going to be a heck of a lot of projects. There's going to be a lot of content. What I really need to start doing is too, since I can go shoot till like 9:30 at night at my range, I'm going to be starting, loading through the week and then go shoot on the weekends. I'm getting the 77 OTM to stabilize in a 1 and 9. Yeah, that's normal though. I have a 1 in 10 223, and it will stay. The 77s will stabilize. The 77 SMKs will too. I mean, there's a difference. There's a difference between the the 90 grain A tips and that bullet big time. I mean, the 90 grain A tips is a freaking massive bullet. Um, let's see here. I think this box is open. So it's these guys here. So 90 grain A tips. What's crazy is the BC on these things. The BC on this thing is 585 for a 223 bullet, right? That's the 223 bullet. That thing's massive for a 223. Maybe I could grab like a Sierra SMK or whatever, right? So that, I mean, like, you see why it's hard to stabilize? The thing is huge. Yeah, Greg, we definitely should do a range day. And the other thing is, like, I go shoot pistols all the time with my buddy Wills. He's got a dairy, old dairy farm, and we turned one of the dairy barns into a pistol range, and we go shoot pistols there a lot. So that's fun too. Need like a 1-in-7. So I know a 1-in-7 will stabilize these because that's what I've seen happen physically. But I don't really want to go away from what Sammy standard is. So I probably just won't run these. I'll run these in the Valkyrie, or I have shot these in 2-2-3 and a 1-in-7 twist. They're not going very fast, but they're still fun to shoot. So I have a 2-2-3 bolt gun that I've loaded these in. I've played with these for single feed, and that's kind of fun. Let's see here. I think probably, although so I also got another project to do, the 77 grain SMKs in my DMR build that I did. That DMR build I did for one of my ARs too. That kind of got just put on the back burner, pretty much. Man, I don't know how. What's going on, AR man? How you doing? I don't know how's the great state of Georgia doing. I think it's where you're at, right? Georgia. Let's see what. Let's see here. Good. Okay, it's probably what, hot and muggy there. I might have asked, but what do you use to prime? Okay, so I use two different methods of priming. I use the Forester, not Forester. Yeah, the Forester bench primer. This guy right here. I really like 78. Oh, dude, what the heck? It's way hotter in Washington here. 1 minute, Greg. I'll answer your question in a second. I use this, and then I use the Frankfurt Arsenal hand primer too, because I can set the depth on the primer, and I can set the depth on that one. So that's what I use, Harvey, on for priming brass. 90% of the time. Occasionally I'll prime out a press, but not very often. Okay, Greg. Side question. Oops, as I dropped the bullet. Side question: do you have a beginners or immediate advanced level reloading series? I do not. That's something I've been thinking about doing. It's tough because it's hard to show certain stuff on Instagram. Otherwise, I'm not Instagram, but YouTube. Otherwise, they flag it and they take it down. If like I show step by step ways on how to reload, they'll flag it and take my video down. I've got 2 strikes from that, and so I've been trying to stay away from that. Um, but I do have videos on here of like how to do it. I guess I could cut it up in like incremental videos, like literally 2-3 minute long videos. Okay, this is how you size. This is how you see all that stuff. Okay, let's see here. Harvey says, Harvey says, sick of my primer on my bench. Well, what are you using, Harvey? I've got hand primers, man. If you want a hand primer, let me know. I got more reloading equipment than I know what to do with. Let's see, what did AR say? RCBS ABP. So, but Greg, that is, I've thought about it. That's a good idea. I need to get better at filming. That's part of my problem. Um, oh yeah, Harvey, you need to go to a different priming method. I agree. Hand primers are really nice if you're not doing a lot of them because I really like it because you can also feel how it feels going into the primer pocket, so you can tell if there's the primer pocket's all loose or not. So that is nice. Greg, one thing I need to start doing is like I guess a lot of this is like I enjoy doing it, and I kind of look at it more of like just vlogging kind of thing. Just kind of like sharing my experience and what I'm out here doing. And so I don't know. I could totally do that. I guess all the other thing is like I don't know. Reloading equipment reviews, yeah, I've done some of that. So that the reloading equipment reviews is definitely something I can be doing. I need to get, dude. I might get with you on this and talk to you about better filming equipment and stuff like that because I don't know anything about this. This has just been me grabbing literally my first videos of my GoPro, my GoPro, and literally setting it up and going. Maybe not the best quality or whatever. And now I just use my iPhone 15, but that works. But I gotta figure out tripods and all kinds of things, and I don't know. I I don't know. I guess I need to. I probably there's probably better methods though than the way I'm doing it, and I don't have the experience, but I guess I can gain the experience or gain the knowledge. I just need to put I guess more effort into it maybe. Um, what about your reloading equipment reviews? Let's see, Harvey says, I want a depth control on my prime. Okay, so if you want how to control your depth, get the Frankfurt Arsenal hand priming tool. That's the best tool that there is out there for that. Well, there is a benchtop one, but it's crazy expensive. Get the hand primer one on your old equipment. Okay, yeah, I mean I can totally do that. I also have stuff like that in some couple of my articles. My Reading primer is a problem too. I saw some of them. The issue is that as a beginner, I don't know what's good and what's bad. Okay, so yeah, I get that, Greg. Um, uh, so if you want to talk presses, like yeah, I could definitely go over that. I don't really like bad mouthing anybody when it comes to their reloading equipment, but if you want a press, don't buy a Elite press. Um, I've owned three of them. All of them have broke. They're cheap, and usually you get what you pay for in this community. Basically, if you want to get a good starting off press, go with a Hornady or an RCBS. That's what I would recommend to anybody, and start on a single stage press and learn how to do it the right way, and then maybe progress into a progressive press on like a Dylan or RCBS or a Hornady. Uh, AR, yes, it will make it consistent, but it won't make it consistent on the depth. On a press, you can't control how depth because you can crush that primer with a handle. With a hand primer, you set that there's a dial indicator on there, and you set that dial indicator where to go, and it will stop your anvil from going any further to control that primer seam depth. And I actually did a test. I don't remember. I did start a video on it, and it got way too complicated. I ended up just tossing it. But I did a yeah, that's true, Greg. Yeah, but don't buy Lee stuff. My opinion. Uh, Lee makes good dies. I just don't like the presses. If you're gonna buy a press, I wouldn't buy a Lee press. I buy an RCBS or Harmony. Uh, Mine seats right all the time. So you've taken a depth gauge in. You've measured with a micrometer and measured your depth, and it's been the same depth every single time. I've never seen that on a press. So if that's how it is, that's pretty impressive. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to bad talk Lee. Like I said, I've owned three of them. I broke all three of them, and there's no warranty on them. So once you break them, You know, you spent say 150 bucks on setting it up. You don't do it on the press. What did you say you do it on AR? But anyways, I did a test. I used 1,000 small rifle primers, and I went through and ran a bunch of different tests at primer seating depth differences, and it made a huge difference in standard deviation and velocity and groups. So priming seating depth, in my opinion, does matter when you've got flush, crush, and all that stuff. And so where I found was best was 4,000s crush on all my primer on the priming seating depth, and that's where I got the best. So that's what I do on everything. If I uniform and use RCBS bench primer, it will be in the ballpark all the time. Okay, so there's a difference. I get what you're saying. Like, there's a difference between in the ballpark and the same exact same. When I'm loading to get the best out of what I want the exact same every time. So that's like I have my Forester up there. That's like okay, yeah, like within a thou or two every single time. The Frankfurt Arsenal is dead on seating depth every single time. So okay, so Greg says, let's see. I have a Lee shot reloader, so let's just say it's not the best. Okay, you're talking shotgun reloading, or are you talking the handling? Because I also own a Lee shotgun reloader, and I love that. So there, that is different. So I guess if you're talking metallic cartridges or shotgun, there is a difference because I do love the Lee shotgun stuff. Their what is it? Their Lee load all or no? What? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're talking something different. You may be talking about a press I never even heard of. I have the Lee shot reloader. So let's just say it's not the best. Um, but I actually really like Lee's shotgun stuff. But when it comes to metallic cartridges like pistol and rifle, I've not had good luck at least. And who knows? Maybe I've had like the three bad Lee presses. But I also had the what was it? I had a Lee progressive, and that thing never ran right. I actually just gave it away because I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't. I didn't feel like even charging somebody because I didn't feel like I could justify charging somebody for it when I could never get it to work right. Yeah, it is all plastic, but Greg, it's all plastic, but it works really well. Um, it I that is one thing I will say that the lead load all the shotgun loader actually does work pretty well. That does work well. I'm more talking, I guess, uh, metallic stuff. I want the lead turret. Okay. What do you want in the lead turret for? Like pistol? I don't know. Like I have a hard time with plastic stuff on presses, but I maybe I'm just harder on stuff. Yeah. Oh, for pistol. Okay. The I was really happy with the RCBS progressive that I had, but now that I've got two Dillons set up, I'll probably never go back to anything else. Dillons are just incredible, expensive but very nice. So, but yeah, yeah, great. I didn't realize you shot shotgun or reloaded shotgun. If you ever need shotgun equipment or stuff, let me know. I have more primers than I know what to do with for shotguns. So, I bought a guy that lives right behind Farmer's Equipment there in Linden. I bought all his reloading stuff, and I think I ended up buying like 10,000 primers off of him for shotgun, and I sold 5,000 of them to a buddy because he shoots competition shotgun. But I still have more shotgun primers than I'll ever use because I mainly only use shotgun for turkey hunting. So that's mainly what I use it for. So Greg, if you ever need any shotgun stuff, you know how to get a hold of me. So, but yeah. Let's see, what else is there? That I mean, Greg, you do bring up a good point. I guess I could do like the beginning reloader stuff. I never really thought about that. I guess because I don't know. Like I also don't know if I want people super copying me, but I guess I could. I guess it wouldn't hurt. Let's see. Did I miss anything here? Oops, shoot. What did I do? Okay. Hopefully that makes sense, Greg. Let's see here. Shotgun shell reloaders on plastic. So Harvey, if you're still in here, yeah, I would buy. I got it right here. This guy, the Frankfurt Arsenal hand primer right here. Looks like this. Let's see if I can do this without knocking everything over and spilling it. Looks like this right here. And it's got a little dial on the backside where you can control your seating depth. And that's how I do it. And so far, that's worked really well for me. But the like, if I'm gonna just load up pistol, I load pistol on the progressive where I prime on there. So, all right, let's see if I can get any of these more of these out of here. Now that I'm back at it, maybe. Nope. Okay. Actually, to be honest with you, man, it doesn't take much. It actually is really it doesn't take much to run that thing. So should be pretty simple. So that is one thing I like about it, because some of the other hand primers are really tough on your hand and can wear your hand out. So this does not do that. So that's nice. And there is just a ton of these ones that are going to be a booger to pull. Well, that's two different. So one's Winchester, one's Federal. Let's see if I can get this one. Nope, that one doesn't want to go. Alrighty, let's see what else here. I think I've been going for I've been going for 100 minutes. I guess I maybe want to call it there. Maybe call it good, unless any of you guys got anything you want to talk about or any questions or anything like that. I didn't realize we were already at an hour and a half, or yeah, we've been going for 100 minutes. We're well over 100 or 90 minutes. So, that's pretty wow. I think this might be actually my longest stream. I also feel like I haven't talked about a whole lot. I almost feel like I kind of feel bad making you guys sit here watch me try to figure out how to pull these bullets. But yeah, I mean, like, if nobody else has got any questions or oh shoot, okay, there we go. All right, we got our stop. Rudy stopped in. All right, let's see what Rudy said. I switched to using old plastic upstroke press, and I got for $10 at auction, and that thing is still solid. Had to pick up those universal RAM shell holders for it, but was super stoked. All right, right on. Let's see, Jamie. I will send you another email so I can get the 22. Okay, right on, Jamie. Right on. So, anyways, all right, Wayne. Thanks for stopping in, man. Really, or okay, that's interesting. Um, do you so like when you see the bolt? When you guys see the bullet? Okay, right on, Jamie. So when you guys see the bullet, it goes up in seats. Do you then back the press off and rotate it 180 degrees? Uh, I've noticed consistency too. Oh, Jamie, just let me know what you want for it or whatever. And we'll work something out. Or if there's anything I got, maybe you need or something. Um, so yeah, but I've noticed it. So since I started doing that, where I rotate it, 180 degrees, it does help with the concentricity of it. Can you crush primer with? Yeah, you can. I mean, you're not going to crush it to where you're going to hurt it. But you can basically you got flush, and then what they call crush, which is basically beyond flush. So yeah. So all right, guys, I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna go eat lunch. I'm hungry. And I'm gonna keep working on stuff out here, turn on some TV or something, and keep organizing so I can get some projects going and getting some more content out to you guys. So yeah, I'm excited. I got some cool stuff coming down the line. So, and I appreciate everybody wanting to send me stuff. That's huge. I appreciate that. That make it easy on me. Yeah. So, Harvey, if you're wanting to do that, get the Frankfurt Arsenal one. So, all right, guys. Thanks everybody stopping in. I appreciate it. Have a good one. And stay safe.